Well, today's snowstorm and blast of Arctic air the last few days have had the power utilities in the region on alert. This after last week's snow that knocked out power for many people, in some cases for days. Matt Drover is Senior Director of Energy Delivery at Nova Scotia Power. He is in Halifax, and it's nice to have you with us tonight, Matt.
Thanks for having me, Todd.
Let's start with what you're dealing with now. We know more snow is on the way for this evening, but that cold, that is still hanging in there. What are you preparing for?
Yeah, so every day we are watching the weather, and definitely over the next few days, we expect to have some more cold temperatures. Thankfully, nothing as extreme as we just experienced over the weekend, and we are going to get significant snow. But again, thankfully, it is not going to be that very moist snow. This is the more dry snow, which shouldn't build up on trees, and we shouldn't have significant outages with this one.
All right, that powdery stuff. You and your neighboring utilities had asked customers to conserve power, reduce usage. Did you see that happen?
Yeah, really, there's a lot of collaboration with all the Atlantic provinces over the weekend. Each province was asking their customers to conserve energy where they could, because with that extreme cold, those extremely cold temperatures really put a demand on all the power grids this past weekend. Lots of energy usage from various residential customers, businesses, industrial facilities. Everybody was using a lot of electricity over the weekend, and that definitely contributed to high demand.
In that case, do you share power with the various utilities?
We do every single day, but definitely over this last weekend, it was much more collaborative. There were some instances where there was more wind in Nova Scotia, which meant that we had more generation on the grid, where we were actually giving energy to Newfoundland. Most days they're giving energy to us, but on Saturday we were able to give energy to them. And then vice versa on Sunday, when our wind was lower and we had more energy usage across Nova Scotia, Newfoundland was actually giving power to us. So it definitely goes both ways.
Lastly, let me ask you, customers have been requested to move from home heating oil to electricity, heat pumps and the like. Has that put more stress on the grid? Has it been able to keep up with the demand from those units?
It's something that the entire continent is really dealing with. Across North America, there is more usage of electricity than there ever was before. More heat pumps, more electric vehicles, chargers, all those things are putting more demand, which means that we are investing in more ways to improve the grid and allow for that growth to happen. Whether it's with batteries or new transmission lines to New Brunswick or more wind generation, we're definitely working to be able to have more capacity when those energy usages occur.
And the notice went out earlier that ask to conserve has basically been rescinded. You're back to normal.
That's right. We're back to normal now. Again, we watched it every day, and if the temperatures were to go much lower again, that would be a case where we put warning levels up. Yeah. But it's not often that happens. Normally, temperatures are around what they are today, -5, -10, and that's a normal day for us.
Okay. Matt Drover, Nova Scotia Power, thank you for the update. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back with weather right after this.